Very good morning, students. Welcome once again in today's chemistry class. So, today we are going to continue the topic that is already started, atoms and molecules. Okay. So, in this topic or chapter, we had discussed the introduction portion. Then we had discussed the laws of chemical combination along with the Dalton's atomic postulates. Okay. Today we are going to discuss some drawbacks of Dalton's atomic postulates. Okay. So firstly we are going to discuss about the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. Okay. Like in his atomic theory, Dalton stated that matter is made up of tiny particles. These are called atoms, and atoms are indivisible and can't be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. Okay. So if we are talking about the drawbacks of this Dalton atomic theory, then first drawback is on the first postulates, as the atoms can't be divisible. Okay. So later on, the activities of scientists proved that atoms can be divided further into subatomic particles, and these subatomic particles later on named as electrons, protons and neutrons. Then these postulates of this Dalton atomic theory is went wrong. Okay. Then second thing, that in his atomic theory Dalton said that atoms of given elements are similar in mass and properties. Okay. So another drawbacks came on this topic, this postulate, means it was found that some elements have different masses, having different properties. Like carbon is an element having different masses, like carbon 12, carbon 13 gram and carbon 14. Okay. So it seems to be, if carbon has 3 different masses, okay, so these 3 carbon is same but having different masses. Okay. Like another some isotopes are there, isotopes of carbon like diamond, like graphite, like fullerene. All these have same origin but they have different masses and they having different chemical properties also. Okay. It was one drawback of Dalton's atomic theory, right? So these are the drawbacks of Dalton atomic theory. You have to keep in your mind along with the Dalton's atomic postulates. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the next topic, that is an atom, right? So dear students, as you already knowing, matter consists of very fine particles. Okay. And these fine particles said to be an atom. Okay. But in the form of definition, we can say an atom is the smallest particle of an element that may exist in independent form independently and retain all its chemical properties. Okay. So atoms is the smallest particle of an element that may not exist independently. While atom is there independently, it combine together, rejoin together and form one more smaller particle, that is called molecule. Okay. We will discuss the molecule in next topic. So atoms are very small in size and smaller than anything that we can imagine or we can compare with. Okay. Means the size of atoms are even beyond our imagination. Okay. And nothing is in front of us, nothing we have on which or by which we can compare an atom. Okay. So such is, it's very difficult to measure the actual size of these smaller particle or smallest particle as its atomic radius is very small. So, to measure the such small radii, we have some multiple units of SI unit, that is nanometer. Okay, 1 nanometer consists of 10 power minus 9 meter, right? So, how big atoms are? If anyone asks to you how big atoms are, so surely the atoms are having 10 power minus 9 meter atomic radius. It means it's very small in size, and we cannot see any of the atoms, like the atom of hydrogen having radius 10 power minus 10 meter, while the radius of water molecule is 10 power minus 9. So, I hope, dear students, you all got the definition of an atom and how big an atom is. Okay. See on the screen, the atoms are given in different forms, like in the form of molecule or in the form of their structure. Okay. Let us see the next topic, which is symbols of atoms of different elements, right? So, elements are represented by different symbols. Okay, the symbols are taken by their letter of English name. Okay, and if the two elements having same starting with the same letter, like sulfur, yes, and sodium also by yes. So, in this case, it is difficult to express the atom by same letter, it means yes. Then the scientist also solved this problem to to take the symbol from the Latin name. Okay. So, in the symbol of the elements, always written with in the capital letter, the first letter must be capital, while second letter will be small letter. And if two elements have starting with the same letter, then one element, the symbol of one element is taken from the Latin name and one from their common or English name, right? In the table you can see the symbol of different elements, like aluminium with Al, argon with Ar, barium with symbol Ba, boron with symbol B, bromine having two letter B as capital, R as small, calcium with Ca, carbon with C, chlorine with Cl, right? So, like this you can remember the symbol of each and every element, while similar element like sodium and sulfur, sulfur with S and sodium with Na, as the Latin name of sodium is natrium. This same with some other element like carbon and chlorine, carbon with C, chlorine with Cl, like potassium and phosphorus, potassium with K, you can see potassium written with the K, potassium is here with the K, while sodium with the Na, while phosphorus with the P. Symbol of potassium is K, while symbol of phosphorus will be P. Okay. So, here you have to understand which symbol written with the Latin name and which symbol written with the English name or common name. Okay. So, now we are going to discuss one more topic, that is molecules with the atoms, right. So, if we are discussing about an atom, it's interesting to discuss about the molecule also, because while atoms combine, then they form molecule. Now, you can see on the screen, molecule is the smallest particle of an element or compound which exists independently and shows all the properties of that substance. Okay, a molecule is a group of two or more elements that are held together by attractive forces, or atoms of the same element or different elements can join together to form molecules. Like in the figure, you can see N and N joined together. These two are same atom forming molecule, that is N2. Okay, while molecule of CO2, like it has carbon and oxygen together and forming the CO2 as a molecule of carbon dioxide. In the next session, we will discuss about the types of molecule, okay, types of atoms. So let's take one another example, like sometime if you have seen it written as H or H2, okay, N or N2, then you have to understand here H is symbol of hydrogen and N is symbol of nitrogen, while H2 is also the symbol, but it's especially it's named as molecules because it's a group of atoms, right, while H and N are the element of respective element. Okay, fine. Now see, sodium Na, while potassium K, phosphorus P, chlorine is Cl or Cl2. You have to check. This one is chlorine atom, this one is chlorine molecule. Okay, like if you write the water H2O, it's molecule of water, right? So I think you all got the topic, atoms and molecules, and how atoms form, how molecules form, what are the symbols and how to express their symbols. Okay, next topic we will discuss in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.